But still on the story of KCSE, we take you now to Mombasa County, where Francis Mutalaki has been following up the exercise since morning when Principal Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Dr. Kipsang, was opening a container there. Good morning, Francis. What has the start been like? Now it's 9:19. I understand that the first paper began at 8 a.m., so it's 1 hour, 20 minutes into the paper. How has it been?
Well, so far, so good in terms of the 2019 KCSE examinations here in Mombasa County. And as you've put it, that today the PS led various government stakeholders from the education sector in opening that examinations at Hurunakazi area, and he has been able to move around a different number of schools. But also we've been trying to keep an eye on various schools on what is happening. And so far we can be able to say that nothing major to report in terms of the incidences, and currently the examinations is ongoing, English paper 1, and earlier on the PS spoke with a number of issues, giving assurance to parents that they need to give the candidates a conducive environment for them to be able to conduct these examinations, as well as an assurance to the students, the candidates, that there is inadequate space in terms of their progression, be it for the university as well as the tertiary and various institutions that are here in the country, to making sure that they can be able to progress in terms of their future. But before I continue, we can be able to listen to what PS Dr. Kipsang spoke about here in Mombasa County.
As for the road, we have discussed it with our brothers and the colleagues in the security sector. They are already doing an assessment, and they will be able to signal us whether we have a standby chopper. They will signal us whether we need to go and fly the materials, or the river will have subsided enough that the bus can cross. So an assessment is being done, and we shall be able to ensure that our children are not disadvantaged. One thing I can say, and our cabinet secretary mentioned, is that this year the numbers on pregnancies substantially went down. I think as parents we have started taking our responsibilities of ensuring that we talk to our children, we engage them, and I think also as a society we are starting to realize the essence of protecting our girl child. So we are grateful to all of us, to our parents, to the community, and to our children also, for ensuring that we take care of them.
Well, that was Dr. Kipsang, the PS to the Ministry of Education, speaking here in Mombasa earlier today, where he opened the container for Mvita constituency. But of course, he touched a number of issues that have been happening. The challenge of teenage pregnancy, but according to the Ministry of Education, he says that there is some progress in terms of the fight against teenage pregnancy. The numbers have reduced as compared to 2018, and specifically in Kilifi County. But also there has been a challenge in terms of transportation for the KCPE examinations in Tana River County. But according to the national government, they say that the road from Mombasa to Garissa at Bilbil Junction that was cut off by the floods, the government has put in enough resources and created a diversion so as to allow all the materials that are heading to various schools to be able to reach on time. But of course, he also gave an assurance that if there will be need for a chopper or a helicopter to transport the examinations in Tana River County, then the government is willing to do so. And so we'll be keeping you posted on what is happening here in Mombasa. So far, we have been able to visit a number of schools. Currently, we are at Mamangina Girls Secondary School here in Mombasa County. We've been able to go to Aga Khan as well as the Star of the Sea and Mbaraki Girls. All is well, Sam, with regard to the 2019 examinations. Security has been beefed up, and as Dr. Kipsang spoke about, saying that there is no room for cheating in this year's examination. Anyone who found that doing or engaging in cheating, then he will face a full of the law. Back to you, Sam.